Today, we embark on a journey of reflection, education, and collaboration in embracing the theme, Let Communities Lead. We recognize the pivotal role that communities play in shaping the response to HIV or AIDS. It is a rallying cry to empower local voices, foster inclusivity, and acknowledge the unique strength that communities bring to the forefront of this battle. Through the lens of this theme, we aim not only to raise awareness, but also to amplify the importance of community-led initiatives in overcoming the stigma, discrimination, and barriers that persist. According to the saying of Mahatma Gandhi, and I quote, be the change that you wish to see in the world. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming someone who plays a pivotal role in fostering positive campus environment. Please welcome the GSO and at the same time the planning officer, Engineer Arnold S. Tabiliran for his welcome remarks. A round of applause, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Distinguished resource speaker, Dr. Mary Therese R. Acevedo, to our beloved campus administrator who is now on travel, Dr. Chana F. Torrefranca, to all associate dean of the College of Industrial Technology, College of Education, College of Computer Science, school head from School of Midwifery, School of Criminal Justice Education, to our campus nurse who superheaded this activity, ma'am, good morning. Our dear and valued participants, ladies and gentlemen, I extend a warm welcome to each of you as we gather here today to commemorate the World AIDS Day. This is not only a day of remembrance, but also an opportunity to foster awareness, education, and advocacy surrounding AIDS. Our esteemed resource speaker for this significant event is none other than Dr. Mary Teresa R. Acevedo. Dr. Acevedo's exemplary work and dedication to the field make her a beacon of knowledge, and we are privileged to have her sharing insights with us. Her expertise promises to shed light on the complexities of AIDS, providing us with a deeper understanding of the challenges we face and the progress we make. World AIDS Day holds a profound significance as a global day of reflection, solidarity, and action. It serves as a reminder of the lives lost to the epidemic, celebrates the progress made in research and treatment, and underscores the ongoing need for prevention and support for those affected. As we embark on this seminar, let us be mindful of the individuals and communities impacted by AIDS. Through education and awareness, we aim to dismantle stigma, promote inclusivity, and work towards and where every person living with HIV receives care, respect, and support they deserve. Dr. Acevedo, we are honored to have you guide us through this discussion. Your expertise will undoubtedly empower us to make informed decisions, challenge misconception, and contribute to the ongoing efforts to eradicate AIDS. To all our participants, your presence here today is a testament to your commitment to make a positive impact. Let this seminar be a catalyst for meaningful conversation, collaboration, and collective action in the fight against AIDS. In the spirit of unity and shared responsibility, let us embrace the challenges ahead, learn from one another, and continue working towards a world where the stigma associated with AIDS is replaced with compassion, understanding, and support. Once again, welcome to the World AIDS Day seminar. May our discussion today resonate beyond these walls, fostering change and progress in our communities and beyond. Thank you, and once again, welcome and good morning.
Thank you, sir, for setting the tone for our event with those inspiring words. A while ago, we have heard the golden voices from our students. At this time, let's take a moment to witness the fantastic move from our JRMSU faculty. A round of applause, please. Okay, see? So nabuhayan tayo na. Okay, nadagdagan ng energy na maminaw sa ang speaker. Okay, that was truly a mesmerizing performance from the faculty of JRMSU. A round of applause again. Okay, o mga students, di magpalupig later. But there are still many intermission numbers to be given uh, sa ato ang mga faculty, lilisad sa palupig mga faculty. Mga talented ang students, of course, labaw na ang faculty. Okay, at this time, as we eagerly await the insights of our resource speaker, it is the honor it is my pleasure and honor to call in one of our beautiful instructor or colleagues who will be introducing our resource speaker for today's activity. Please welcome Miss Maybeth C. Nalzaro.
Thank you, ma'am. To our campus administrator, Dr. Chana Surfranca, to the Associate Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Sergio Tabaliran, to the Associate Dean of the College of Industrial Technology, Dr. Espiritan Sarita, to our campus nurse, Ma'am Emma Tan, esteemed guests, students, and honored colleagues, good morning. It is a great pleasure and a sense of privilege that I stand before you today to introduce our distinguished resource speaker, a luminary in the field of medicine, and a beacon of knowledge and expertise. As we gather here to commemorate this event, we are fortunate to have with us a distinguished professional who has dedicated her life to advancing the frontiers of medical knowledge and enhancing the well-being of individuals in our community. Our esteemed guest is a medical specialist with an impressive track record of academic and professional achievements. She is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Biology at Ateneo de Zamboanga University, cum laude. A graduate of Doctor of Medicine at Ateneo de Zamboanga University, um, uh, School of Medicine in the year 2010. A graduate of Masters of Public Health at Ateneo de Zamboanga University, School of Medicine in the year 2011. She is a municipal health officer for 11 years and 4 months and an OIC chief to Hospital of Shokan District Hospital and also the STI HIV/AIDS coordinator for 7 years. Her commitment to continuous learning and professional development is evident in the numerous accolades and certifications she has earned over the years. Beyond her professional accomplishments, our speaker is known for her exceptional ability to communicate complex medical concepts in a clear and accessible manner. Today, we have the privilege of tapping into her wealth of knowledge and experience as she shares insights in the World AIDS Day with the theme Let the Communities Lead. Without further ado, please join me in extending a warm welcome to a true leader in the field of medicine, a compassionate healer and an inspiration to all of us. Dr. Mary Therese R. Acevedo. Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. Please sit down. Good morning. Thank you po. To Dr. Chona F. Torrefranca, your campus administrator, to the OIC, Dr. Tangiliran, to the different teachers, to the different participants, blessed morning everyone. Okay pa po ba tayo? Gising pa po ba tayo? Sabi nila, pag mga itong maagang araw, yung mind natin medyo willing pa to listen. Pero along the way, medyo meron akong 84 slides, pero i-concise ko lang po yan siya. I hope kung medyo inaantok na, kasi nga yung brain cells lang natin, will only last 3 to 5 minutes para makinig. The rest of that is just pretending to listen. So, if you don't pretend to listen, no, take a deep breath so that while you're listening, meron kayong makuhang leksyon galing sa akin. Pwede po ba yun? Okay.
So, ang task for today is to give you about, to talk about AIDS. Pero hindi pwedeng pag-usapan ng AIDS kung hindi natin pinag-uusapan ng STI and HIV because it is a progression of a disease. Okay? So, bakit ba December 1? No? Ang December 1 is already known as the World AIDS Day. No? Nag-start yan siya ng 1988 because at that time, binibigyan sila ng platform to express the program and also to honor those who died because of the epidemic. So ngayon, ang theme natin is, let the communities lead. Because marami na success na nagawa or may progress na ang program about AIDS. No? There are a lot of scientific studies, there are advancements, treatment, no? People living with HIV are enjoying their quality of life because there is a treatment, not a cure, but a treatment. Okay? So this day will be a reminder for us for those successes and also a reminder for us to be an educator to others, to spread the word until such day that there will be ang AIDS will be eradicated as a public health threat. It is, meron siya, nag-exist siya, but it will no longer be considered as a public health threat. So yun yung goal natin. Okay? Meron po bang nakukuha sa akin? Okay. So what is the objective, no? To define STI, HIV, AIDS, to give you basic facts about STI, HIV, AIDS, to provide the statistics of HIV, AIDS in the Philippines as of 2023, to give you risk factors for STI, HIV, AIDS, ano yung testing, background about treatment, and prevention of STI, HIV, and AIDS. Marami bang marupok sa lab dito? Ha? Marami bang naapektuhan sa breakup ni Katniel dito? Wow! O diba? Pag-iusapan yung Katniel, gising na gising kayo. No? Trending talaga siya ngayon. No? Sabog na sabog ang social media ninyo. No? So, pag-uusapan natin ang buhay ng isang faithful lover at saka yung maraming partner, no? Sakop yan sa pag-uusapan natin. So, what is STI? Dati tinatawag siyang STD, no? But now it is being called STI. So, it is an infection that is transmitted through sexual activity, whether vaginal, oral, anal, no? Sex. Bakit siya tinawag infection? We refer it as an infection because majority of those na mayroong sakit na ito ay walang symptoms. No? But it can be treated. They require treatment. If they will not be treated, then that will progress into a disease. Okay? So ngayon, ginagamit natin STI. Okay? So paano nga makukuha ang STI? Vaginal sex, anal sex, oral sex, skin-to-skin contact. Ibig sabihin kung meron kayong mga samad, no? Pwede yun. Infected mother to the child during pregnancy, during childbirth, during breastfeeding. Okay? So why is it important that we talk about STI? It's because oftentimes wala kayong mararamdaman. You have no signs, you have no symptoms. So tingnan nyo, I am safe. You're unaware na infected kayo. But because you're unaware, you will not receive treatment. And because you're unaware, magpo-progress into a long-term damage yun siya. And also, dahil hindi kayo aware, kung hindi kayo faithful, gusto nyo na maraming potahe, then you can pass on the infection to others. Okay? So more than 50% of people will have an STI at some point in their lifetime. Sana hindi kayo kasama sa 50% na iyon. Okay? So curable na siya. Yes, curable. Pag bacterial STI, it can be cured with antibiotic, but it cannot reverse long-term damage. So ano yung mga bacterial natin? Chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, trichomoniasis. While the other one, it can be treated, but it cannot be cured. Okay? These are viral STIs. You have your HIV, herpes, HPV, and your hepatitis. Okay? There are three types of STI: bacterial, parasitic, and viral. So lahat ng mga bacterial, they can be treated with antibiotics. Pero, gonorrhea is a challenging one because meron na siyang resistance to penicillin and other medication. Kasi inaabuso natin yung gamot. Umamin kayo, yung iba dyan, bumibili ng amoxicillin ng walang reseta. May kukulang amoxicillin. Merong sakit ng mag-ihi, amoxicillin. Kaya, ang nangyayari, naging resistant na ang bacteria. Kaya, nahihirapan na tayong mag-treat ng gonorrhea. Okay? Yung picture dyan, makikita ninyo, these are chlamydia infection. You have your herpes simplex infection. So, pwedeng ganyan yung presentation niya. What is chlamydia? This is the most common bacterial STI in the world. So, paano siya napapasa? Through unprotected oral, anal, with vaginal sex. So, paano siya mapoprotektahan? Use condom, no, for vaginal and anal sex. Use condom or dental gums for protection against oral sex. Mamaya, i-discuss natin paano gagamitin si condom, paano gagamitin si dental gum. Ayaw nyo magturo ako ng paano gamitin si condom. Pero yung iba dyan, nakikipag, mot-mot. Diba? Tama ba? Nakikipag-mot-mot ka. Ano yun? Usapang kali ang tawag yun. Okay? So, chlamydia usually do not have symptoms. Okay? It can be cured with a single dose of antibiotic. But, kahit na-cure ka na, you can still get infected if your partner is untreated and untested. So, it can be cured, but you can get it there as many times as you like kung hindi ka magpro-protect ng sarili mo. Okay? So, this is chlamydia. Paano siya, ano yung signs and symptoms niya? Dito na tayo sa picture. Pag lalaki ka, pag mag-ihi ka, medyo mainit, medyo parang mayroong burning sensation, masakit, makate, no? Pag lumalabas yung ihi mo, yung itlog natin, yung testicles natin, no? Very sumakit, mag-swell. Salitang ano na lang, para maintindihan. Kasi baka magamit ako ng anatomical term, hindi nyo naman maintindihan. Okay? So, mayroon siyang white, watery, or cloudy penile discharge. So, kung may lalabas, para siyang kanang maputi, ng konti na magdumi-dumi. No? Para sa babae, pag umiihi, medyo masakit, mainit, tapos meron siyang unusual vaginal discharge. Hindi yung discharge pag nagre-regla kayo ng may puti na sticky lumalabas, hindi ganon. Okay? Bleeding, kahit hindi period or in between ng period ninyo, pwede kayong mag-bleeding. Pain doon sa abdomen or dito sa lower belly natin. Okay? Especially during intercourse. Gonorrhea is still a bacterial infection. Same way, paano mag-protect, paano na napapasa. They do not have symptoms. The infection can be cured with antibiotics. Again, you have to get your partners tested and treated, and still it is curable. So, anong signs and symptoms nito? So, pag lalaki, may discharge daw, white or yellow ang color. Same, pag nag-intercourse, medyo masakit. No, ay sa babae pala to. Bleeding in between periods, pain and burning sensation pag umiihi, pain at the lower abdomen or the pelvis. Okay? For lalaki naman, still white, yellow, or green discharge. No? Sa penis po natin. Sumasakit yung dalawang balls. No? Pain and burning sensation pag umiihi, makate, no? Makate, palaging parang merong kumakate sa lalamunan natin, mahirap lumunok, no? Pwede din sa witan, kung male to male, no? Anal sex na nilagamit natin, kahit male to female, pwedeng itchiness, pwedeng discharge, pwedeng pain, pag nag-defecate kayo or nag-bleeding. So, gonorrhea can lead to, so kung gusto nyo magkaanak, umiwas tayo sa bawal. Sterility or infertility, painful sa dalawang balls natin, sa babae, PID. Ang PID ay isang complication, pwede siyang mag-cause ng long-term abdominal and pelvic pain, pwede mag-cause ng problems sa fallopian tube, So kung gusto niyo mabuntis, huwag na tayong umabot doon. Okay? Ectopic pregnancy or hindi kayo mabubuntis or pwede rin meron tayong disseminated infection manifested as rash, fever, arthritis, meningitis, and other signs and symptoms. Syphilis, same mode, same prevention, very rare bacterial infections. Again, it will cause a serious damage to the body pag hindi siya ma-cure and it could include death. Ang syphilis is a wide range of disease, so therefore, nako-confuse siya sa other illnesses. So again, some will have no symptoms at all, can be cured with antibiotics. So curable pa rin siya. So, meron siyang stages. You have your primary, secondary syphilis that is caused by yung tinatawag natin the great indicator. So yung primary syphilis, makikita mo yan siya as firm, round, painless, open, or wet wound, or parang ulcer. Anong ulcer sa Tagalog? Anong ulcer sa Bisaya? Ulcer. Samad ba? Oh, samad na malalim, no? So usually, nakikita siya sa exposed part. Pwede sa bibig, sa anus, sa lips, sa vagina natin, sa penis natin. And they usually appears 2 to 6 weeks after you get infected. But, pwede silang mawala ng walang treatment. But it doesn't mean na wala na siyang syphilis. You can progress into a tertiary or late syphilis. Okay? So, hindi siya safe. Secondary syphilis, after 4 weeks na mawala na yung ulcer, no, ang chancre natin, they can develop into a secondary syphilis. In your secondary syphilis, even if mawala yung symptoms niya, they can progress into the tertiary syphilis. So, ano yung presentation niya? Yung non-itchiness, hindi siya makate. No? Red, brownish spots, usually sa palm. Nakikita yan siya. Alopecia. So kung medyo merong pagkakalbo-kalbo, mag-sick na. Pagkalimbawa, sorry po, painful naman siguro mo kayo, no? So, lahat pinapatamaan, sinasabi ko lang, nalaglag eh. So, alopecia or patchy hair loss, no? Mucus patches, kanang puti-puti, parang lukas na nasa inyong mouth, vagina, or anus. So latent syphilis, this is a stage wherein walang symptoms. Parang feeling mo wala na ang syphilis. Okay na ako. And then it may take years. After 10 to 30 years, you may develop your tertiary or late syphilis. And this is the worst because it can affect your heart, the brain, the spinal cord, the eyes, and the bones, causing you mental illness, blindness, deafness, heart disease, death, and a soft gummy tumor called coma. So, meron siyang types, cardiovascular syphilis, meron siyang late benign syphilis, and neurosyphilis syphilis. Ang neurosyphilis syphilis affects your central nervous system. So, it may present na mahirapan kayong mag-move, may paralysis, may numbness, may blindness, may mental disorder, and can result to death. It can also progress as a part of the process of your HIV. Okay pa ba? Hindi ba kayo na-board? Okay. So sa mga bata, yung hindi pa pinapanganak, it can cause congenital syphilis. So 40% of those nagiging stillborn or stillbirth or namamatay sa hospital. This transmission can occur during any stage of the syphilis and during any first or trimester, first, second, third trimester of pregnancy. Ano yung cause? Prematurity, birth defect, Hashimoto's disease, osteoarthritis, developmental delays. What is the parasitic STI? So, ito yung sinasabing medyo mahugaw talaga. No? So, bakit? Puto. So, ang puto, hindi lang siya sa buhok. Pwede din doon sa baba dahil buhok din yun. So, ang tawag doon is pubic lice. Okay? Scabies, trichomoniasis. So, pubic lice. Nagsistay sila dun sa pubic hair and they feed on the human blood. So, kung paano mag-transfer si puto sa ulo, ganun din dun sa baba. So, pag mag-sex kayo, Mahaba-haba yung hair natin, maka-transfer siya. Okay? Scabies. Ito naman ay mga itch mark. Makate masyado. So, ang ginagawa niya, kung hindi niyo napapansin yan, magagawa siya ng hole doon sa panit, no? Tapos doon sila magsistay. They can stay outside the human body 2 to 4 hours. So, sa higaan ninyo, sa ginamit niyo ng towels, sa bathing suit niyo, or mga damit niyo na sinishare niyo, ay pwede mag-stay doon ng 2 to 4 hours and pwede mag-transfer siya, especially if may open wound yung other person. So, never share anything. No? Kahit boyfriend na, ayaw nyo i-share eh. Diba? Pag boyfriend talaga, nagre-react sila eh. Malakas sila sa love life, no? Trichomoniasis, no? They can stay outside, no? So wet towels or anything wet, no? They can stay within 24 hours. So, ito, ang tawag dito ay square cheese. Parang cheese ito siya. Nakita nyo ng cheese? Ano yung tawag sa cheese nyo? Yung nilalagay sa carbonara, yung nag-melt sa taas. Parmesan cheese. O, parang ganun siya. Ganun yun pag lumalabas. Ganun kay yellow, medyo mas sticky-sticky siya. So, how does it spread? Through vaginal sex. 70% of those infected will not have signs and symptoms. But if they do, they will have abnormal discharge, burning sensation pag si lalaki nag-ejaculate or nag-urinate tayo, meron siyang foul odor, cheese-like, curd-like na discharge po. And sa genitals, makate, mahapdi, mapula, at parang mainit. Okay? So how do you prevent parasitic STI? For trichomoniasis, condom. For pubic lice and scabies, avoid sharing towels, clothing that have not been washed. When trying on, kung nag-flip tayo ng mga bathing suits, underwear, please do so with something underneath. Kasi pwede rin daw. No? Intense, ano yung mga signs and symptoms na? Intense itchiness, redness rash, pain during sex or urination, vaginal discharge. Ano yung pwedeng i-treat? Pwedeng shampoo. No? Hindi lang sa buhok, pwedeng i-pudin sa baba. Lotion, ointment, and antibiotic food. So what is PID? Na-discuss ko na ito. They can be mild or no symptoms or they present sa mga symptoms na sinabi ko kanina. Viral STI, HPV, HIV, herpes, hepatitis, AIDS are your viral STIs. So your genital herpes is caused by a herpes simplex virus. A herpes simplex virus 1 is the one that causes your oral and cold sores. Yung nakikita sa bibig, yung parang mayroong mga luwas-luwas. Yan. While your HSV2 naman will cause your genital herpes. So, nakikita sa rectum, nakikita sa vagina, sa penis, yan. So again, same mode of transmission, they will be mild, they will have no symptoms, but this one, it cannot be cured, but the symptoms can be treated. Okay? And pwede siya magkaroon ng maraming luwas-luwas. So, kung akala ng luwas lang yun, tapos i-check niyo yung lifestyle niyo, ay pasok ako. Hindi ako faithful. Marami akong sex partners. Hindi ako nagsisex with protection. No? Meron akong mga contact na meron akong lesions. Then therefore, pasok ako sa pwedeng yung business ko could be a cause of the genital herpes. Okay? Again, it's treatable, not curable. Inuulit ko kasi mamaya may tanong ako. HPV, mamaya true or false tayo. So, dapat nakikinig kasi lalapit ako sa inyo. HPV, so actually ang Shokan very very privileged because as early as grade 4, merong binibigay ang Department of Health ng libreng HPV vaccine. Kung natatanong kayo, bakit hindi kami eligible para dyan doon? You can be eligible as long as you have a pap smear result that is normal. If you can bring that to me, then we can give you an HPV vaccine. But if not, hindi kayo magiging eligible unless you visit your private obstetrician and gynecology. Okay? So ito, very contagious virus. Some people never get the symptom. Same mode of transmission. They may present as genital warts or other types that can cause cervical cancer. So it's very common. 80% of sexually active men and women can have at least one type of HPV strain at some point in their lives. Okay? Most people with HIV, they do not know they are infected and they never develop symptoms or health problems. Unit is not curable, but it can treat the health problems that is associated with the HPV, such as cervical cancer, genital warts, and other HPV-related cancer. So ito yung lahat ng cancer na pwedeng makuha or maging high risk tayo sa HPV. HPV, so kung may warts ka, pwede siyang matangkap, pero ang virus will stay in the blood. Most warts will clear at one point, no? But again, this is not curable, treatable lang ang signs and symptoms or other na pwedeng mag-risk factor sa iya. There's a vaccine available as early as grade 4. Okay? Hepatitis. This is known as the inflammation of the liver that is caused by the virus that affects primarily your liver. It causes liver disease and cancer of the liver. So, your Hepa B and Hepa A can be prevented with a vaccine, while your Hepa C cannot be prevented with a vaccine. This is not curable. You can only contain the viral load. So how is it transmitted? Pag Hepa A, sinong mahilig kumain sa mga kalye-kalye? Ha? Sino? O magbantay. Because you can get Hepa A through contaminated food, drinks, no? Because it is transferred through fecal oral route. So kung hindi malinis yung pinagbilhan ninyo, pwede meron siyang hepatitis A, no? Hepatitis B can be transmitted through blood and any body fluids. Hepatitis C transmitted primarily through blood and also bodily fluids. So paano mo bababaan ang tsansang magkaroon ng Hepa B and Hepa C? One, get vaccinated. For kids, available ito. For students like midwifery, meron silang privilege to get vaccinated before they go on duty because they have higher risk of vulnerability to get infection from blood because they handle delivery. Okay? Practice safer sex. Do not share instruments like body piercing, tattooing, or hair removal. Sino nagpatattoo dito? Yung mga time na uso-uso pa yung tattoo dito. So make sure kung magpatattoo, you ask the tattoo artist kung sterilized ba yung gamit niya. Kahit yung magpa-pedicure, manicure, make sure you ask them kung painitan muna yung gagamitin before gamitin ulit yung ginamit niya sa ibang tao. Okay? Do not share personal items such as toothbrushes, razors, and needles. So yan. Ang pinaka-worst dito is your hepatitis C because 75 to 85% will develop chronic liver disease, 5 to 20% develop cirrhosis, and 1 to 5% will die because of a chronic liver disease. So now, tapos na ako sa STI. Magtatanong ako ngayon. True or false? Nasagot ko. Nasagot at nasabi ko ito. 1. You cannot get an STI from oral sex. True or false? Very good. Kasi nga, pwedeng vaginal, oral, anal, skin contact, and mother to child. 2. Birth control protects against pregnancy and STI. True or false? Sino true? True. Sino ang false? Okay. Anong tamang sagot? False. Very good. Why? Sinabi ko kanina, only condom. Di ba? Condom palagi yung sinasabi ko. No? Oh, wala akong sinabing other birth control except condom. Okay? Number 3. Once you had an STI, you cannot get it again. True or false? False. Yes, you have to check. Yung partner mo, magpa-check, magpa-test, and magpa-treat. Number 4. Anal sex has a higher risk of spreading STI than other types of sexual activity. True or false? Ha? True. Sino ang false? Ang false si sir. No. True sila. So, ang tamang sagot is true. Bakit? Explain natin. Kasi yung wet natin, medyo manipis lang yung covering niya. So, wanting penetration and force will cause it to makaroon ng wound, which increases the risk of you being exposed to getting the infection. Okay? Number 5. Kaya huwag magkalubot. Okay? Tama ba? Okay. Joke lang po. Okay, kasi po, being trained as an HIV counselor, no, wala po kami dapat na mga hesitations. You have to be frank, no, as much as possible. Kaya medyo hindi ako mahiya magsabi. Why? You cannot get an STI if your partner is a virgin. Ha? True? Malakas? False? False. Ano man? Ano sagot? False! Masasabi mo ba na virgin siya kung hindi mo siya tinira? Di ba? Masasabi mo lang siya virgin pag nag-penetrate ka. So, hindi ka magiging sure kung safe siya. Okay? Number 6, sabi niya, only promiscuous or trashy people get STI. Pwede mag- So, you cannot have STI at one. Isa, hindi ka pwedeng maramihan. Tama ba or mali? Ha? False. You can have 10 STIs at one time. Okay? Number 9. Women are more likely to get tested of STI. True or false? Ha? Ang babae daw ang mas malaking chance sa magka-STI. Tama ba? Papayag ba mga babae? Ha? False. Sabi ng mga babae. Lalaki. Tama ba? True daw. Oh my God. Nabalag pala ito ng mga lalaki at babae. Ang sagot doon, sa mga babae, tama daw. Bakit? Because the anatomical and physiological changes sa mga babae makes it vulnerable to have higher risk. Okay? O, eto, judgmental din. Lesbians cannot get STIs. False. Kasi sinasabi nila male to male lang. Walang female to female. Any mode of contact, pwede basta hindi protected at sex. Okay? If my partner has an STI, malalaman ko ba, makikita ko ba na may STI siya? No, because they usually do not have signs and symptoms. Masaya ako. Marami kayong natutunan. Okay. Okay. Let's get, medyo mabilis-bilis na tayo. What is HIV? Human, because it is transferred from one infected human to the other. Immunodeficiency, because there is a weakened immune system. And virus, this is caused by a virus. Okay? So, it is a virus that is spread through body fluids and affects specific cells of the immune system, particularly your CD4 or your T cells. So, a virus that kills the CD4 cells can damage your immune system, and this virus, they can get into a healthy cell because they need a healthy cell to reproduce and to transmit the infection. Okay? What is AIDS? AIDS is acquired, ibig sabihin nakukuha, no? Hindi siya hereditary, through sexual contact or any body fluids na sasabihin ko mamaya. No? This is the late stage of your HIV. So, once diagnosed, it is difficult to fight and can cause certain cancers. There is no cure, but there is treatment for opportunistic infection. So, ano nga ang AIDS? Once you have your positive HIV test, plus a very low CDR4 count, or any cancer or opportunistic infection is equivalent to acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So, ano bang statistics? Dito sa Socon, meron tayong 5. And when we do bloodletting, tinitest din po yan ng HIV. So when you receive a letter coming from me, it means there is something in your result. But you have the right whether to tell me the result or to not tell me the result. I cannot force you. Kayo ang may karapatan whether you will seek consultation or not. No? So kaya, do donate blood. Kasi dyan pa lang, natitest na natin kung meron ba kayong HIV. Okay? There are 54 average cases per month. No? There are 2,078 new cases for the month of March only. Okay? Sino-sino or anong mode of transmission ang very common? Hello? Okay. Very common daw, male to male transmission, male to male transmission, female to female, male to female, sharing of infected needles, and mother to child. Anong edad? Medyo prominent siya. Sabi nila, 48% sa 25 to 34 years old. So, sinong pasok sa age group? Sinong nasa 25 to 34 dito? Oh, i-check na yung sarili. Gawa na ng checklist. Faithful ba ako? Isa lang ba ang partner ko? No? Wala ba akong extra recipe? No? Nagpo-protect ba ako pag nagsisex ako? Ano pa? No? Those mga three criteria. Tapos, 31%, 15 to 24. Sa clinic, I receive as early as 12 years old, meron na silang STI. Anong common cause? Binabayaran sila. Ano? Pang-load, pang-kain, pang-laag. So, if you will do that, please visit the RHU. May available condom for free. Kahit isang box pang inyo. Okay po. Kung nahihiga na naman kayo, pumunta kayo after 5 dahil wala nang tao. Kayo lang i-entertain namin, no? So kung nahihiya kayo, okay? What are the 3 ways to spread HIV? Unprotected sex with people living with HIV, blood-to-blood contact, exposure to HIV before or during birth, or through breastfeeding. Ito yung mga fluids. Alalahanin ko, blood, rectal fluids, semen, duga, tama ba? Okay? Vaginal fluids, breast milk. These are the 5 fluids na dapat naaalala nyo kasi ito lang yung mode of transmission natin. So how? Paano mo papasok? Mouth, nose, eyes, anus, vagina, penis, open skin. Anong common denominator nila lahat? Butas. Oh, lahat ng may butas, pwede silang pumasok. Okay? So, they may not have symptoms at all for 10 years or more, so they will not know if they have HIV unless they get tested. So, symptoms may vary from person to person. Some may have flu-like symptoms within 20 more weeks, 2 to 4 weeks. So, feeling nyo, ay flu lang ito. Pero pag tingin pala sa mga risky behavior, pasok na pasok pala yun. So, mag-check up na tayo. So, viral load and CD4 count, important ito kasi ito lang yung ginagamit natin to know if we do have infection. The CD4 is the one that makes you strong to fight off your HIV. While your viral load is the amount of the HIV that is found in your blood. So what is your window period? So kung naka-receive kayo ng test, result na negative, should you be happy? You should be happy if wala kayong risk factors. But if you have risk factors, you should doubt. Why? Because there is a window period. There is a period wherein mababa or hindi pa ma-detect ang HIV antibody, no, pag tinitest yan, because it may take 9 days to 3 to 8 weeks before you'll be able to detect the HIV antibody. So, ang HIV antibody is the mode of defense of your body to fight off the virus. So, kung hindi siya ma-detect, you repeat that after 3 months. Okay? Because why? You are immediately infectious. Makatakod na ka. Okay? So, what does HIV test mean? Pag positive, there's an HIV antibody found. The virus can be transferred to other person. You need a treatment immediately. When it's negative, it may mean you do not have an antibody HIV, but you have to consider to take the test 3 months after if you have risky behaviors because you might consider window period. Okay? Opportunistic infection is one of those that will tell you you probably have AIDS. Meron akong patient, no, na namatay na siya matagal na. He came in rush lang. Parang meron siyang kulang-kulang rush Makate, no? So, as for first look, medyo gay siya, no? Hindi siya nagda-divulge ng information na meron siyang promiscuous sa partner niya. So, very hesitant siya. So, he came in, Makate lang daw. Sobrang kate, no? Pero at the back of my mind, I was considering na, not because discriminating ako, but because it is a possibility, no? So, he was saying na nakuha niya lang a few weeks ago, and may kinain siya, kaya kumakate. So, we started on a treatment para dun sa rush niya. But then, I asked him, do you want to get tested? And at that time, he was very hesitant, ayaw niyang gawin. So when I tried to ask other people if they knew someone like this, no, para makuha ko yung background niya. So meron akong nakuha ang background. So when I came back, I told him, if I start you on a steroid therapy, I might damage your organ. So it's better if you tell me what you really need so I can treat you. But if you don't like, then wala akong magagawa. So he didn't divulge the information. He went to Zamboanga. When he was there in Zamboanga, he was at the late stage now of the disease. Affected na lahat ng organ niya. He had a chronic kidney failure when he get there. So pagpunta na doon, hindi siya nasalba. When he came back, yung death certificate na lang yung binigay sa akin. And sa death, you will not be diagnosed, so don't worry. You will not be diagnosed with HIV or AIDS because that is a patient right. Hindi pwedeng ganun yung diagnosis. But there is certain term that is being used para malaman namin na it is an HIV. So sa ating side, kaya nakakatakot. Dapat you should be doing that. Because if you wanted to live longer, then you do what you did. Katulad niya, gusto niya mabuhay, pero very hesitant siya. Siguro nahihiya, may stigma, may discrimination. Is a teacher actually, so hindi siya nagpa-test. But eventually, it was the last na magawa namin for him. Okay? So the presence of STI increases the possibility of acquiring HIV and transmitting HIV because you have a compromised immune system. Marami kang pwedeng makuha ang STI. You have irritation and inflammation sa mga mucous membranes ninyo that makes you susceptible for opportunistic infection. So, if you are newly diagnosed, start treatment immediately. Is it free? The DOH meron po yan silang binibigay na free treatment. No? So, free testing po yan. You're very lucky because meron tayong trained na personnel last week to do HIV testing. So, probably next year, you can avail an HIV testing sa amin sa RHU. Okay? Big yes po, free. Because of better treatment, No person living with HIV can live longer and a better quality of life. Ano ang example? Si Michael Jordan. Jordan ba? Tama ba ba? Michael Jordan ba? Jackson. Michael Jackson. Tama, sorry. Magic Johnson pala. Natigaw na ako. MJ. Magic Johnson. He has an HIV. Isa siya sa mga advocate natin. But he is living a better quality life because he continued to take his meds consistently and monitor his CD4 and viral load consistently. So, no treatment. Is there a cure? No cure. But there is a treatment to slow the progression of HIV to AIDS or other opportunistic infection and minimize malnutrition. So, the most effective treatment is your antiretroviral therapy using your antiretroviral drug. Pero, multiple pill ito. Hindi lang isa, maramihan. Which is a challenge, no? A challenge for you to continue medication because it is a multiple pill. Maraming uncomfortable side effects. Medyo expensive siya. And you'll have to take it for the rest of your life. So, ang Pilipinas, medyo poor, so merong si DOH. No? Pero sa ibang lugar, binibenta po yan. Okay? So again, it's expensive, complicated, toxic, and pag hindi tama yung pag-inom, you can have resistance and the treatment will be ineffective. So, undetectable is equals to untransmittable. So, dapat you have to check regularly, stick to the treatment, consistently monitor para you can live, no? After 6 months of viral suppression, you can live a better life na mababa yung viral load, you can have sex without transmitting the virus. As long as you're protected. O last, true or false? Wala pa, grabe, excited. So ngayon, HIV positive daw ako. We are. Now my life is over. True or false? Very good. So, I can get HIV by being around of people who are HIV positive. True or false? Sila, ano nga yung body fluids? Five body fluids? Blood, rectal fluids, semen, vaginal fluids, and breast milk. Okay, three. I will not be able to tell if my partner or I were HIV positive. True or false? True. Dahil wala signs and symptoms. Four. I cannot get HIV from mosquitoes. True. True. Sino nagsabi false? Blood. So, nalito sila sa blood. Okay. Tama, blood. No? Pero ano po ba yung mode of transmission? Again, human immunodeficiency virus. From one human infected to another human infected, walang intermediate. Okay? So, there. Okay? Tama siya. Five, I am straight. Pag straight, babae ako, lalaki ako. No? And you don't inject drugs. So, I cannot get HIV. True or false? So, hindi naman sinabing, I'm not sexually active. No, I abstain from sex. Wala namang ganon. Six, I can get HIV from oral sex. True. Okay? My partner and I are both HIV positive. So, there is no need for me to use condoms. True or false? Ha? Ano, trolls? Ano yun? True or false? False. False ba? Tama. Kasi nga, may iba-ibang strain ng HIV. So, you still have to use condom. Okay. Sige. Ano yung mga risk factors? So, i-check yung sarili. Meron ba ako nito? One, multiple sexual partners. Sinong pumasa? Walang magnanakaw ang magsasabing magnanakaw ako. Diba? O, dalawa lang. Dalawa lang to sabi ni Sir. Non-use of condom. Early sexual intercourse. So, from a teenager, very hot, gusto mag-explore, explore with protection. Okay? Unfaithful to one partner. Hindi na ako masasabing wag. Dahil the more na sinasabihan mong wag, ginagawa. So ngayon, sumabay ka sa uso. Gawin mo kung gusto mo, kaya hindi ka mapipigilan. Pero protektahan mo ang sarili mo. Gusto mo bigyan pa kita ng kondo? Ganun, di ba? Oh. Premarital sex. That's the sex before marriage. Commercial sex worker. Meron yan dito sa Sokol. Marami yan.